There's a lot of controversy here in regards of Alex Jones because, as you know, after Elon Musk took over Twitter, he unbanned people like Jordan Peterson, Andrew Tate, Donald Trump, and obviously now some are complaining in regards of free speech whether or not Alex Jones should be also allowed to be back. It's good to remind ourselves that Alex Jones was found guilty to defame the family of the Sandy Hook incident, and he's ordered to pay $1 billion. That's a lot of money. So I can understand why Elon Musk is also drawing the line. Here we have Sam Harris, philosopher and speaker, poking at Elon Musk. Is it time to let Alex Jones back on Twitter? If not, why not? I suppose I don't know Sam Harris, but I listen to him often. And I think it's probably making more, of course, a philosophical stance, or where do you draw the line on free speech? If you are an absolutist about free speech, then how you choose which one is freer speech than other? And of course, Elon Musk gives an answer to that. My firstborn child died in my arms. I felt his last heartbeat. I have no mercy for anyone who would use that of children for gain, politics, or fame. And first of all, I didn't know that Elon Musk lost his firstborn. That's really bad. I'm sorry to hear that. And I can understand why he might want to draw the line somewhere in that manner, because that's exactly what Alex Jones did. And there is no other way to go around it. There is no way around this. He did that. He used the death of those children, the incident that took place, to create content and to spread falsehood of the family being actors in a ploy of the government in trying to get the guns away from American people. I mean, it doesn't get more stupid than that, obviously, if you ask me, especially if you're not an American and you look at this from the outside, you're like, wow, this dude is serious. And it's interesting because, again, if you see Sam Harris, he has a good point. What is free speech then? And it seems that Elon Musk is an absolutist, and he might, at certain point, maybe even let Alex Jones back. I wouldn't be surprised, because Elon Musk is the most, let's say, humane of the billionaire out there, where he really shows himself, his biases, when he's wrong, when he peddles back on something. And he expresses that on Twitter very often. He doesn't shy away from that. So I wouldn't be surprised if he would also change his mind on that. At this moment, probably he reacted like this. You got here Infowar host, again, Alex Jones, saying, replying to Elon Musk, basically saying, first of all, give Elon Musk support to try to free Twitter. And also don't blame him for not allowing him right away to be back, because to his own words, he says, I'm the most powerful disruptor for the globalists out there. I'm paraphrasing him, but this is something that he's saying in this video right here. So now Elon Musk has on him government organization which they're trying to take him down. So there's a lot of pressure on Elon Musk. Whether or not that's true, I don't know. This is what Alex Jones is saying. And I had to cringe listening to this video, because I couldn't help but cringe when he said, I'm the most disruptive force or something like that for the world, the governments. And therefore, I feel there's a little bit of ego in that statement. Actually, there's more ego than the desire probably to spread the message for the greater good. But maybe that's just me, my journey also to destroy my ego. So when I see other people like that, I cannot help but point that out. So we'll see what happens. My personal opinion is that you got to draw the line somewhere. In the long run, you probably is also better to let everyone on here. I also get the sense that a lot of people chime in just because it's great to be contrarian at Elon Musk. There's a lot of people which they use this just to push their own narrative, their own rhetoric, which has nothing to do with Alex Jones. But Alex Jones is a nice excuse to make the point, the government lied about the vaccine, how dare you, then you have to incarcerate Biden because the left did this and did that. And it becomes, it goes further away from the point anyhow, which is, what is free speech? Should you just allow anything to happen on this platform? Again, you're asking also Elon Musk to behave like a government agency, basically. This is a platform that you can download on your phone. You can choose to be part of it, yes or not. You don't have to be part of this. This is not the only place where reality takes place. And nowadays, because, like Elon Musk said, we are addicted to drama, and I agree with that, people have difficulties to let go. You can choose just not to be part of this, and all of this doesn't exist. I started to be part of this again like a few months ago, starting to read news through Twitter, and I have this account from 2014 and I've never used it. So you can definitely go by without it. But in the long run, should you allow everything to happen? Maybe that's the only way to sort of self-regulate. Maybe that's an attempt that should be considered, because nowadays we are very afraid of everything that might make us look like bad. We don't want to be considered bad people. So we are really like censoring and monitoring any hate speech or whatever. Well, actually not all of it. There is definitely some, at least in the Twitter before, there was definitely some bias. But either way, if you start to moderate everything like that, then somehow you still become some kind of dictatorial and censoring people on this platform. So letting everything roam free somehow it will probably in the beginning be absolutely awful, and there will be much more hate speech than you'll ever seen before. But maybe if us people don't give energy to that, it might also withdraw back into anonymity. And I give this example because now, because we don't want to be perceived as bad people, every time there's something that we might consider wrong, for this heightened morality, so to speak, this heightened morality facade that government and politicians want to have, it's not always the truth, but it's all what it works to be politically correct, then, immediately we try to fight it and cancel it and whatever. But in doing so, we give it so much energy that becomes bigger. So I have the sense that if you let that free speech roam free, but you don't engage, it will lose strength. If you let you see somebody on the streets shouting bad words or whatever, and then people start to, kind of fight at him verbally, and you start to collect a lot of people around him, all of a sudden he's surrounded by 500 people shouting at him, go home, this and that, blah, 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 blah. And it probably most likely giving more energy to pursue his objective of standing there and continue to scream. But if you just ignore the person, it might sooner or later run out of steam and go back home, and that's it. Again, I don't know if this is, a good, viable solution, but it's something maybe that can be tried and see if it works. So anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts. Should Alex Jones be allowed online or not? Should be any consequences for spreading that type of misinformation? I just ask you to always spread love. Talk to you later. Ciao.